Hi guys, so what I'm going to show you is some quick steps on how to start my bike and some cool features that I like about my bike. So for starter, we're going to go ahead and unlock the parking brake. So, and just so you guys know, this is a 2022 Ryker 600cc. So that's 2022 600cc Ryker. But here's the parking brake right here. There's a key that is used for the lock. And what you do is you go ahead and you unlock it by turning it that way. And then that lets you be able to pull the parking brake down. With that security feature, no one can just walk off with your bike. Believe it or not, I'm sure that that's some things that maybe has happened, or just to prevent some extra securities. But as long as you keep that locked, you're pretty secure. So I went ahead and unlocked that, pulled the parking brake down. Once I do that, there is a fob. So it's a second key, or you want to call it a fob, that I have to use, and this is it. And what I do is I pull it apart from this piece, and there is one of these balls just like this that's already embedded in the bike. And what I do is I take this fob and I just attach it right there. Now, once I do that, I am pretty much ready to go. Pretty simple. I'm just gonna go ahead and put my foot on the brake. Always have your foot on the brake. And then you're gonna go ahead and hit the start button right here, or the on button, should I say. And then we're gonna hit the start button to start it up. And make sure as you're starting it up that you are pulling the throttle. Once you start it up, you're going to get these kind of, actually, I just noticed that I was in reverse mode, so that's why it has these kind of like flashes. But once I put it in forward mode, which is the reverse lever right here, once I put it back forward, then I'm able to go. If I want to go backward, then I pull that back. It lets you know that you are in reverse mode because it lets you know that you're in reverse mode because you have the two flashes right here, and you have your emergency flasher lights up at the front at the wheel. Some other cool things, let me just go ahead and turn off the bike. Now the only thing is, now this is a cool feature too, is once you turn off the bike is letting you know that you need to pull up your parking brake. So you want to make sure that that's up, so this way your bike is just not able to roll down a hill or down the street or anything like that. Of course, if you are leaving the bike, then you want to go ahead and also lock that parking brake. But getting started to the features that I like about it, some other features, is these panels. These panels I purchased from the dealership, and these panels are called Pineapple Pink. These are special edition panels. So they only get select few of these, and I was one of the lucky ones. So it's called Pineapple Pink, and because I bought these panels, I was able to get a $100 rebate, because the panels that come with the bike, which colors are yellow, red, black, those are the colors that come with the bike. As soon as you want to get a special edition panel, they'll go ahead and give you a $100 rebate for it. So you end up only paying a discounted price for it. Other cool thing, I already mentioned about the fob that you have and the parking brake that gives you extra security. I like the screen here is able to show you a lot of cool things. Let me just turn back on the bike so I can show you. Right here is your odometer, so it tells you how fast you're going. Right here is your fuel level. So right now, right about a notch right before E. It lets you know that you're in park. That's what the P is stand for. Now, if I press these buttons over here, it's going to give me the different settings. So these buttons, if I keep pressing, it's going to tell me the RPM, and then the RPM is going to flash. If I press it again, it's going to tell me the fuel stat. It's going to let me know I have 308 miles to empty. Then if I press it again, it lets me know the range. I'm sorry, the range is actually how many miles I have until empty, 48 miles. and a bunch of other settings. Up here, this button is your clock, so it lets you know what time it is. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Any other feature you like about the bike?
Another feature that I like is the cool and mean back end. I mean, the back end just really looks like, you know, a real cool motorcycle, and kind of like gives you that drag racing type of look or something. So that I really like that. And
So how long you had the bike?
just got the bike about a couple weeks now. So yeah, and I've been able to really get a feel out of it. Been on the highway on it, been on the regular streets on it, and it's very agile. That's another thing I like about it. It's easy to steer.
Is it completely automatic?
Completely automatic, yes, completely
So
automatic. So
just
you don't have to
twist
worry
and
about
go.
just twist and go. You don't have to worry about any shifting at
What
all.
about the storage?
Storage. Okay, so hey, how you doing? So the storage.
My daughter just bought it.
I know.
Okay, so we got the storage right here. This is the front trunk. There's only one storage on here, which is the trunk, and nice little size, can quite hold quite a few things. And now the trunk does not lock, but that's okay. And you just press it in to let it back down.
Since Andrew learned how to drive a CanAm Spyder-RT Limited, which is semi-automatic shifting, it was much easier when she bought her Ryker, since it was completely fully automatic. So it made it easier for her to drive her bike once she bought it, because she didn't have to shift any gears. Wherever we went on our bikes, we turned heads. So it was, it's like being a semi-celebrity. I even test drove the Ryker myself, and I liked it. I liked the riding position, I liked the power, and I like the way it feels. So the Ryker is an awesome motorcycle, if I do say so myself. My daughter caught on very quickly to all the basic points and principles of riding a motorcycle. So maybe it's in the blood, maybe it's in the DNA. I think we're a CanAm family for life.